You're live already.
I
was gonna tell you to do a thumbnail right here with the shit. No,
but I can do it. I can do it.
you're live. You're live.
No,
That's
but,
it.
yeah, but nobody's
No, they're coming.
all right,
They're coming. They're coming.
coming.
Yeah.
Got it? Nice. What up, Uber? What's good, man? Yeah, buddy. We getting the transom put in. Did a dry run. I got the Kay-Cel cut out, and we're getting ready to bond it. So just wait for a couple people to come in, and we're doing like a little dry run. Got my clamps. Everything's been cut out. So now we're gonna take everything out and start bonding. So ready, Pop? Is this wet under here? Right, we're gonna use the putty here. All right. Like that. It's charging. You got the screws? The deck screws? Huh? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll put a couple on the bottom. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Alex. Got a little surprise for you guys. I got a special guest. Got a special guest that's here with us. Got my dad with me, and then I got another special guest coming. Hold on. Is that good, Pop? Yeah. Oh, you need to pull this side. Go ahead. No, I got another I got something else planned for this thing. Something else. Can't talk about it yet. All right, so for the guys that didn't see the live yesterday, we took the transom out, and today we're putting the transom in. So we're putting a composite transom in. So we've done it in less than a matter of like 7 hours, which is pretty good. Now what we're doing is we're dry fitting the board and making sure that our pieces of wood that are gonna clamp the transom onto the actual boat, just making sure all that is in order, like a dry run. And we're gonna kind of set everything. We're gonna set everything where we need to have it, so everything will run smooth. And then I'm gonna set up my bonding putty and all that, and you guys get to see that live. So yeah. If you guys didn't see the live from yesterday, I still have it up. So today will be the I guess the final part where we actually get this in. So we're using 1.5 Kay-Cel board and as a one-hole transom. So check out who came to visit.
Who?
We got Alfred from Mr. Shit Show Luxury Rib Tenders. He's out here filming and stuff.
I'm doing what they're doing. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, we're learning here. We're still learning here.
I know I'm learning a lot actually, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to film the process that they're not seeing prior to what you just did now.
Yeah,
which is huge.
Guys, and I'm gonna have this whole thing one long video from start to finish, so you guys will see how the whole process is done, kind of condensed. But if you want to see the live from yesterday and today, it'll give you a good idea of how to do this. So
Right, so now now is when it gets now is when it gets interesting because
Right.
now you start putting the putty, right?
yeah, now we gotta. I'm gonna put this right here. Look,
And you're live on YouTube while you're doing
Yeah.
that, which is kind of cool because you're bringing your people along to see exactly how you're doing all this.
Yeah.
Which I think is brilliant.
yeah, raw and uncut.
Yeah, listen, this is how it is. It's uncut. They're not even seeing the mosquitoes that are biting us.
Yeah, mosquitoes in the back.
Alright. We're gonna continue here on the camera while they actually start getting this together. You guys already seen all of this, and now he's gonna go ahead and get the trowel and put all that putty, and I'm gonna show you guys that process too.
All right, so take this out. We could set it over here. And guys, I don't know if you can see it, but when I cut this, let's see if I can show you. But I put little holes. I drilled out holes every few inches, so that way when I put the bonding putty, it'll grip inside the board, give it some extra strength. That's a little trick. So I'm gonna get the bonding putty out and put this like this. But let's get me a t-shirt when you can, Pop. A little t-shirt. Oh, you know what? I got one here. Look at it.
Hey, did you tell them that you didn't go all the way through?
Huh?
Did you tell them you didn't go all the way through when you made those holes?
No, but you could if you
But-
wanted to,
but-
but you don't have to.
But tell them that you didn't go.
No, I didn't. I didn't go all the way through. I went like halfway through. So now I'm wiping.
And some people actually will go all
Yeah,
the way
you
through
could. You
because
could.
they actually wanted to spit out.
Yeah, you wanted to, but you don't have to. Oh shit! 50
There you go. Live, baby.
live. There's like 50 people. That's good.
50 people, that's a lot of people, bro.
56.
They're gonna learn a lot right now. Okay. That's a lot of people. And I think this is very doable after watching you do this for the last couple hours.
No, it's not. It's just tedious, man. That's all it is.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
It's
It
a
is,
lot.
and you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a lot. But if you know the procedure, like you're teaching them your videos,
Yeah.
they can do it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've had people do it. At home. They do it at home. They do it with little tools. Anybody could do this. It's not rocket science. It's just a matter of taking your time and making the right step. You know?
Lightly tacky right now. I feel
You
that.
feel it, right?
Okay, and you went 1708.
Yeah.
Off of what they saw yesterday.
Right.
One thing of 1708 is boatyard resin.
Yeah. So what I did was I got. Let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see better. Yeah, I did put some holes through. Like I did poke holes through some of them the whole way, but I got halfway on most of them. Yeah, Fred. Look, Fred is one of the guys.
But the
He-
creek is in here.
Fred Fields.
Uh,
This guy, super nice guy. He wrote me an email and he did his boat with my guidance and stuff like that. But he did all the work. He did a fantastic job. Looked awesome. And he did it. You know, so he's one of the examples that I use all the time.
compared to a boat comparable this size, you're gonna save yourself.
Thousands of dollars.
Like-
this
like
job,
if you were to-
this job will cost you $7,000 to $8,000. If you do it yourself, you can go all in for $2,000.
And also like if somebody were to do a restoration on a boat that they bought, maybe they got a really good deal on a particular boat, and they're like, hey, I want to go ahead and build it up myself. Compared to the prices
Yeah.
of some boats nowadays,
For sure.
it's night and day.
Night and day.
I've seen so many people, and I still see people that have all these great, incredible boats, but they also got a $1,500 payment a month,
Oh yeah.
$2,000 payment a month.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the boat's gone, and nobody knows what happened. You never hear the story of what happened to the boat.
But the insurance gets to go.
Listen, you know that the boat is gone, but you don't know why.
So guys, what I did is I ground down the transom and I did one layer of 1708, just a fresh layer. Oh, 1808. We use 1808.
No, was it? No, it was 17.
No, 1808 from inside because I had an 1808 inside. and I use Boatyard resin for this one just so it tacks up. And then one layer of that, and now I just wiped it down with acetone, and we're gonna go in and bond the Kay-Cel. So
And it feels good.
yeah, it's all tacky. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna get my bonding putty. I'll be right back.
Hey, let me first say that there's multiple ways to get to this same result. Let me just say that because while he's setting this up, you can get to the same path different ways. And that's everybody has their own way. Obviously, Andres has his way, and I'm actually in the process of doing a restoration that Mr. Perfect Fit Boating is going to help me with that I've been actually filming myself, and that's why I'm here. Um, Now, and the croc wanted to attack me or whatever. We're not going to talk about that in 10 minutes. Okay. So you have the bonding putty here. Let me show them. Yeah, show them that.
Yeah, so I'm using the FCA bonding putty, lightweight bonding putty, and we're gonna use a good amount because we want it to be nice and heavy so it'll push everything out, right? So and we're gonna use a trowel just to trowel it onto the board and get it on there. So I got my MEK ready to go. I'm just waiting for my dad to get ready so we can all do this together. And set the Kay-Cel board to the side. And we're almost ready. So you guys get to see it. This wasn't that difficult like today. It's just tedious.
Well, listen, we did have a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
So that didn't help. But seeing what you posted yesterday to what we did today, what was filmed today, I think they're going to get a lot of value. You know,
For sure.
because I already feel much more confident doing. It's just steps and procedures.
That's it.
If you know the steps and procedures, and he's not willing to not show you, you're good.
All right. I'll start mixing here. Oh, you got a truck? I don't know if you guys can see from this angle, but basically I'm just gonna make a big glob.
Move that can, move that color. Just move the color can. You're gonna be right. Yeah, move that can, move it. Okay. All right, you're gonna be mic'd up now, so just All right, Andres. So what is this right now?
We got FC8 bonding putty.
FC8. What does that
FC8.
stand for?
I'm not really sure. You know what? I don't know.
Laz is the guy I know.
That's the guy that knows.
I couldn't technical questions.
Yeah. You could also use vinyl ester putty. That's a really strong putty too. But this lightweight bonding putty is pretty good. We want to use a good amount. We want it to spread out and get out.
All right. I just shared the stream right now with my audience on YouTube. And if you guys see some wild folks, wait for it. Sorry.
Oh,
I
like
think-
70 people.
I think listen, I think they're gonna get a lot of value in this. Okay. So is this is also a two-part like everything else?
Same thing.
What's is MEK gonna harden this as well?
Yeah, MEK is gonna harden. This is all polyester based.
Yeah.
It's all polyester based. I think this should be a good amount. That should be enough. Let me just go here. All right. All right.
Why the two different? So he's
So you
on
can
one.
one and I can do it. It's a lot easier that way.
And how many milliliters are you putting on this?
It's a little harder to tell. This is almost like I have to eye it because there's so much. It's hard to weigh that. You know what I mean? So I'm going a little heavier. Probably like 15 more. And this is why I use that MEK that's red because you can mix it, and you know when it's mixed, it turns nice and pink.
Now, what's the dry time on something like this right now? The way you have it?
The way I have it right now, and with the weather, you're looking at about 15 minutes.
So you got 15 minutes
About
to get
15 minutes
to
to
get
get
that on that-
to get everything. Yeah. About 15
position it,
Yeah.
and then put it and then lock it down.
Lock it down. Yeah. Of
But locking it down is super important.
course. Oh, you have that trowel? Like you know what I'm talking about? You have that?
Also, senior age. This is a little quicker on the. Yes, he's got it.
There. Now we'll come and we'll trowel the let me see. Disaster incoming. Nah, I don't think so, but that's okay.
Let them rejoice behind the keyboard.
Don't work on Sunday. Forbidden mint chocolate chip. I don't know what any of that means. Disaster incoming. Hey, thanks for the support for that, bro. I appreciate you. No, there's no vacuum bagging. Nothing's vacuum bagged.
All right, so
Yeah, this is ready.
okay. So now straight to. All right, then they're gonna miss that real quick.
No, because I'm gonna lift this up and we're gonna put the board on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right, so they're gonna be able to see this while you're live. Now, how many transoms have you already done on YouTube?
Uh,
Like 5?
4 or 5.
So it gets easier every single time you do it.
Yeah, you learn everything.
Because you knock this out pretty quick.
Really quick. We're gonna probably need some more. And that's okay.
Did you tell them what Kay-Cel you're using, what density?
I believe this is the 30 pound.
30-pound density?
30 pound.
Let me tell you, for you to do this live, you
Listen.
really like your people. This is a lot of work.
This is the second time that I go live.
But it's also even you because it's such valuable.
Yeah.
It's so valuable. And they're seeing everything you're doing right now. This is happening right now, guys. Don't call the popo, please. How is it that they do over there with the light figures?
Oh, they swat them.
They swat 'em.
All right, we're good there.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
with this, we're good.
Look at this, guys.
Yeah, we're looking good. Excellent. Call that out there.
So are you doing a breakdown of cost
Yes.
for like them? Like if they're looking and they're gonna go to FGCI, what's your code? PF what?
PFP 10.
PFB 10.
Make Alfred help.
I'll get 10%, right? What did you say about Alfred? Are they kicking me out already?
No, they're telling you gotta help.
Hey, listen, I've been helping, bro.
LTB needs to give Andres. What was that? I can't see. 146 people. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot of people right now watching you go ahead and put a transom. Guys, this is happening right now. And,
Guys.
and we've been filming all day.
So far, so good. We got this going pretty good.
All right, this is Taki ready to go.
All right. Go ahead. All right. Let's get the let's get the So you got like 15, 20 minutes of work time with this stuff. First. Huh? I'm gonna start doing the top here. Boom. Third one. Oh, let's do the we push that now. Let's do the second one. This one goes to this one, huh? That goes to this piece. Get the hammer.
Perfect fit. Both of them. Hey guys, go ahead and throw your questions over here in chat, and I'm gonna read them out to Andres while he's working.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see if I get back into the chat. All right. So if you guys got any questions, put them in here, and I'll try to ask the questions.
You can see again. It's not sleep.
All right. Who else do we have in here? All right. And somebody just asked, what did you use to bond it? And
FCA bonding putty.
FC8
Bonding.
bonding putty from FGCI. Okay. And there's going to be at the end of this video, guys, a description or a coupon code link that if you go ahead and get your stuff locally, or they can deliver, FGCI can deliver stuff to them.
Yeah.
You get 10% off from this coupon code. I use this coupon code.
There you go. So far, so good. What else?
Somebody says no wet out with resin. How sad.
Well, wet out with, so well, you didn't see that part because we already did that. We did a new layer of 1708 on the inside, so I wouldn't have to lay out anything with resin. Why would I need to do that? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but listen, let them rejoice, and then they're gonna see the video.
I need a 14 from this.
All right, who else is in here? A live transom rebuild video is unprecedented. Andres is a trailblazer. I have to agree.
That
You,
is
you know, listen, you have them well put if you're gonna do something like this.
Oh, I mean,
Because just the scrutiny alone, right?
listen, bro.
Everybody thinks
If
they
you're
know
not,
everything.
if you're not being criticized, you're doing something wrong, dude. I'm used to it already, man. I don't care. I've been criticized my whole life, and somehow I keep on succeeding. So that's all right. All good.
Okay, so you got those ends.
Yeah.
The bottom is already kind of tight.
Yeah.
Now everything just gets tighter and tighter.
That's it.
And then tomorrow, technically, if you wanted to, you can go ahead and laminate later once it dries up. But
Exactly.
You're gonna hold off. You're gonna give it 24 hours.
You want to, because like you don't want this to, you don't want to like release this.
Yeah.
Too soon and have it warp. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Star says I use epoxy.
Where's the board for this?
And under vacuum.
Yeah, you could do that. Epoxy is expensive, and I don't have a vacuum, and I don't have the what do you call it? I don't have infusion. I don't get ready to do infusion. Yeah, Pop. I'll take care of this. You do
Well, I just think it's pretty cool that I've been here a couple hours watching you guys do all this and filming it, and and it's literally almost done.
Yeah.
And now I feel so much better about my project. Okay, you also have some Mamba board,
Yes.
right? Because they're now looking in there, and you got Kay-Cel.
Yep.
You went with Kay-Cel because it's what, lighter,
Yeah, it's lighter. You know,
stronger too.
it's no, it's not stronger. It's strong, but
It's just from
just
very.
it's just different. You know, like I like the case. I like both. You know, but Mamba board kind of needs to still people are still using it now, like trying it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind putting some of that.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What would a sheet of this? How big is that sheet?
It's like $900.
Like $900
Yeah,
right now?
for sure.
Well, you can't. You don't know the exact price, or you do.
I don't know the exact price off the top of my head,
Okay.
but it's somewhere around that $900
But they'll still get 10% off
Yeah.
even on something like this.
for sure. Oh, 165. That's pretty good, man. Ranges on labor prices for a job like this. Dude, a job like this is gonna cost $6,000 or $7,000, man. That's what the going rate, especially here in like Miami. You're looking at $7,000 minimum. Nobody's gonna do it for less than that. Oh man.
Somebody put, do you do bass trackers?
I haven't done a bass tracker before. I haven't done one, but it's the same. If it's wood, it's the same process.
It says aluminum boat.
That should be easier, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because like those bass trackers, they usually have like just a piece of wood that slides into like this transom on the boat.
Yeah.
That's shouldn't be a difficult.
Dude, we're literally there.
Cooking.
How soon do you think you'll have this on the water?
At this rate, maybe a month.
In a month. What else are you gonna do to the boat for your YouTube channel? What's the next step? Stringers?
Stringers on the deck.
So you're gonna redo the whole deck?
Yeah.
What?
Stringers.
So you're gonna do this whole boat?
the whole boat.
Transom, stringers, and deck? And they're gonna be able to see all that on YouTube?
All on YouTube.
Oh, that's crazy. How we looking? Looking good?
Looking good.
Somebody says, "Oh Jesus, I thought it was just a transom job. Now 7K seems cheap."
Yeah.
Guys, the reason why he's doing this is so you guys can do it yourself, and you don't spend the 7K. That's the idea of him doing this. What would you say in material, labor, and all that stuff? Like if you were to do it by yourself, like a weekend warrior,
$2,000.
2 grand?
Easy, yeah, $2,000.
Really?
Yeah. Less
So,
than
so between labor and essentially labor, somebody's going to charge you another $5,000
at least. Labor is that's where it's at, man. And then the problem is getting somebody that knows what they're doing and do it right. That's the problem.
Okay, what's up with those screws there? What are you doing in the bottom there? What's that about? I want to talk about that.
So where the trim tabs go,
Okay.
I'm putting in some like the little deck screws to kind of pull in a little bit just to get that tightness down there.
Okay, because the trim tabs are here, so
Yeah.
there's holes already here.
See, you see some of the stuff oozing out.
And now it's getting even tighter there on the bottom side, on the corners.
What? The other one, what is it? Over there. Where? Table. That's good there. Okay, unless it fell here.
So 162 people over here, guys. Hey, smash that like button. If you guys do, you'll see more people come into the chat.
What's the more that we're seeing?
This is kind of wild. Like I'm glad I saw this. What else do you guys need, like material wise? Like, okay, so they obviously need some of the things that they're seeing here, so they can basically hold the Kay-Cel
Right.
to the transom, right?
Right.
So they'll probably have to buy some of these tools. Or is there any other thing that you recommend? Maybe it's an even cheaper alternative.
So Kay-Cel?
No, like all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, the thing is, man, like there is no cheap
but I'm trying to think for the guy who doesn't have a lot of money.
plywood or marine plywood. If you want to save money, it's $100. But at that point, you spend $200 and use mama board.
Yeah.
And you don't ever have to worry about it.
Piece of mama board close by.
I have right here.
Let me show them that again, okay? And I'll show them up there. Okay, this is mama board.
Right here. Look.
Let me show them over here too, guys. This is an alternative. Obviously, this is a lot smaller, right? See that? That is mama board.
Do me a favor. Let's see if you can put this right here.
And if you see here, it's also very hard as well. The Kay-Cel would be lighter. I feel like the Kay-Cel seems lighter.
This is it gets down in the These clamps are like from the 50s, huh? The guy that had this house had these here.
Really?
Yeah, all of these were from then. They still work. Things were made American made.
Yeah, American made, and they were made to last forever.
Yeah. So look, let me show you guys what we got going on. Look.
It's awesome.
I have Nitacore honeycomb, and I'm going to use that for the deck on this boat. Bass tracker is the only way. Yeah, Fred was quoted 6,000 to 8,000. He paid $1,500 for all his materials. That's the guy that he watches and he did it all himself. 4x8 was $750. He says he got it for $750.
Yeah. That was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Times are changing.
Yeah, so that's basically it. So check this out. So we got these boards, and then we use a little car jack, and all this is sandwiched in. We got all the stuff oozing out. And we're good.
Listen, I'm gonna sign out because I think we just showed them the entire thing. Guys, save
It is insane, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of money.
okay, because I'm signing out right here. Andres, they just saw you do this entire process.
Yeah.
Other than them going to FGCI, what other things would you recommend? Perfect fit boating.
Yeah, I have a bunch of videos on transoms and stuff that I done on decks and all that.
Like you can another alternative.
Yeah,
that's the fastest, right?
That's a fast one. I mean, I recommend that for maybe the guy that's not really too skilled in like lamination and stuff like that. Like you pour that thing in there and you forget about it. So it's pretty good. It's a good option.
Guys, go check out his channel, Perfect Fit Boating, over there on YouTube. Albert Montaner says, I am out of here.
Yeah, this is.
I'm so glad I didn't go to the boat ramp today to film this, guys. I really am. I probably would have gotten eaten by the croc today. Albert Montaner making a scene as always. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. And if you want, you can go ahead and check this guy out live. So keep your notifications on. We're out of here.
Guys, so I have total, I think, 8 hours of work. 8 hours?
Yeah.
Like 8 hours of work into this. So this could be done you could do this at home, you know, in a weekend. If you really hustle, maybe 2 weekends, you know what I mean? So you could do it at home for sure. And it's not gonna take you months. It's just you have to dedicate the time to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but 750 for a sheet of Kusa is wild. Uh it is what it is, you know. You can use plywood and save yourself a couple $100, you know. But I wouldn't go through the trouble of doing all this to do wood again, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't. But this is what we got now. I'm gonna let this cure overnight. I'm not gonna release it in a couple hours. I'm gonna let this cure overnight so it doesn't warp or anything. And I think we got a pretty good lamination there.
I think
So, yeah.
from everything that you did to now, dude, this is gonna be sick.
No, it's gonna be solid. This is overkill for this boat.
Okay, so maybe some people might not see this later and they don't find out or they don't subscribe and whatever, but they're seeing this part of it.
Yeah.
What's the next procedure? What are the next steps so they know what you're doing next? And maybe it might not be in a live, but it'll be in this actual video.
Yeah. So all of this has to come out, right? We have to grind in like 10 to 12 inches on the deck and on the sides. And we're gonna laminate 1708, 1808, 1708, 1808. We're gonna do about 6 layers of laminations from small to large. And it's gonna tie into the sidewalls and to the deck, I'm sorry, to the whole floor. And that's gonna be a super strong
So
grind.
work after this, when all this is
Yeah.
gone, it's gonna be bonded together.
Yeah.
And then what? Acetone everything.
Yeah.
prep
So
it.
you clean it up, you're gonna do a hot coat of resin, then you're gonna start laminating right over it.
So okay, wet,
Yeah, wet on wet on wet on wet until you're done.
bubble.
Yeah.
But
Bubble the whole as you're done, you bubble bust it, then you lay up the next one and you lay up the next one. And we're gonna be using low profile resin.
do you have the bubble buster there so I can see it?
Yeah, we got it over here somewhere.
Let's just show them guys. Cause hey, listen, like I said, anything that you guys can learn, this is and listen, I'm not here. I don't get anything for being here. I'm telling you that what I do when I go to FGCI, I use his code. When I go to a Capitan, I use his code. I don't even have a coding at Capitan because Andres has the best codes in damn YouTube. How do you get the best codes on YouTube, bro? You guys actually buy his shit. That's what it is. They're like, oh shit, I saw that video and I actually bought something. And because it works, guys. Okay, this is what I want to show them. So this would be the bubble buster, right? That you're gonna roll that 1708
Yeah.
and the 1808 later after you do that. And you said that you're using low profile.
Low profile resin. I have a 5-gallon jug.
Can
there.
we show them that?
Yeah.
So they can see exactly.
Wow.
And guys, in the video that I did with him,
I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a low profile resin, polyester resin.
okay, it's called low profile. Now, one of the things that he was explaining also in the video that we did is boatyard resin is obviously the most affordable, and he also explained to me that it's also like it's basically the bottom of the barrel of, of each resin that they make at the manufacturers, right? When they're manufacturing the actual resins. So the bottom of vinyl ester resin, they'll be like, oh, there's a little bit left here, and there's a little bit of low profile, and then another one, and then they mix it all together, and that's how you get boatyard.
Right.
And the problem with boatyard, it's not a problem. It's just there's no consistency as far as time.
Right.
That you're gonna work. Could 1 minute, it could be 10 minutes,
right.
It could be 20 minutes.
Right.
So you don't know that because when the way that they design the other ones, they're like, hey, this is gonna be this amount of time based on these CCs of the Yami K and yada yada.
Right. Yeah, the better higher spec resins give you more consistency, so you know what you're working with. Like, for example, when we use a low profile, you have about 20 minutes of working time with that, 15 to 20 minutes, and it's consistent every time.
One thing that you won't know and you'll never know, but we know, is that manufacturers use different resins, and you'd be surprised how many of them believe in use boatyard.
Yeah.
And I want them to know that. So don't think just because it costs more money, it's better.
Right.
Right.
Well, even when we went to LTB, their lamination schedule calls for a certain spec resin because they feel that the boat rides better that way.
Yes, it performs better.
Performs better.
So it's not as rigid. It's
Yeah.
not so there's a trade-off. Just because something is like a vinyl ester. It's really meant for everything water
Right.
application
Below the water.
below the
Right.
water line, all that good
Right.
stuff. You can pay more, and it's a fantastic and it's great and it'll work.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is that it's not 100% needed.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, and it's not only about that. So I think we did this good, man. This is good.
No, we didn't. I just ruined this chit show shirt right here with this. Damn me, bro. I'm such a shit show.
Yeah, we did good, man. This is
I'm really happy about this. This is really good.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm damn it.
Yeah, we got all the stuff oozing out of the holes and stuff over here like this. That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see that stuff coming out, which is great. So we ground down, we did a layer of 1708, we cleaned that up, we bonded the Kay-Cel with FC8 bonding putty. And that's basically it. So tomorrow I'll come in and I'll laminate. I'll do my 6 layers of lamination. And
You're gonna do that live too?
I don't know if I'm gonna do that live because that's a shit show. I don't know. I gotta see.
Listen, you're a trailblazer.
How
Don't you
many
think
how
so?
many sheets can you lay without worrying about too much heat? I don't know, man. I really couldn't answer that. I don't think you really have to worry too much about that. I'd worry more about maybe pouring a transom and worrying about heat than anything else. I don't think you have to worry too much about that. It's what time is it? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's not that hot right now. So if you're doing it in the middle of the day, maybe I'd worry about it, you know?
Also, a question that I asked him earlier when
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe it down. It's still good. Yeah.
is I asked him because he has one sheet of 1808, right?
Yeah.
That was on already kind of like pretty thick transom for what it is, because nowadays they're paper thin compared to the old school boats. So that's why I don't mind when you actually buy an old school boat and it has a good foundation. It's a good shell. But he said that you can put more. I said, hey, if you want to put 2, 3, 4, he goes, you can put 50 if you want. And then you can put this. Like, and then we were talking about the laminate schedule of LTV because it's one of the most recent places we went to, and they were two of these,
Two of those.
two of these,
Two of those.
in between that sandwiched in with their laminate schedule.
Right.
Which, when you think about it and you let that sink in, you're like, wow. And then you wonder why the boats cost what they cost, because the raw material costs are just astronomical. And regrettably, they're not coming down. So normally in a scenario, like even in construction, you're like, you could talk to a construction guy. The cinder block was X amount this long ago, and now it's this amount, and it hasn't gone back down. I did a video at FGCI 7 years ago, 8 years ago, that I did a restoration on a rigid inflatable boat. And this,
You did what you did with there?
I did it. I have it all on YouTube. It's on there. But the point I'm trying to make is, I looked and I was walking the aisle of the resins, and at the time, like the vinyl ester was like $80 a gallon.
That's crazy.
And I was like, yo, at the time, I was like, bro, this is astronomical. What is this? Who can afford this? Now, fast forward, that's $300, right? Maybe less, a little less, 200 something.
Yeah.
And don't hold me to it, but I still think there's a value to saying, I'd rather fix my own boat and not have a payment and not worry about the man coming down saying, give me my money, have insurances, have everything. Listen, this boat can go ahead and he can have everything on it. He doesn't want to have insurance. That's up to him, at least in the state of Florida. He doesn't have to have it. And that's a good feeling to know that you can kind of be free on the water and truly be free. That you're not going to have to worry about, hey, if I don't work today, I'm not going to go ahead and lose my boat tomorrow. It's parked in the corner. I do what I do. So that's my opinion on that. That's a good feeling, right?
For sure.
When you have everything already taken care of, you don't have to worry.
Don't worry. Listen, the thing is, when you do projects like this for yourself, you know you do it right. You know?
Oh,
That's a huge thing.
that's the biggest
Listen,
thing.
remember, we're in the
No,
industry, so we hear all this stuff out there.
Listen. Let's just say that I had a conversation with somebody the other day. They told me, and I'll tell you guys, somebody told me, oh, I got this super sweet deal on some fuel that was delivered to me. And I was like, how much did you get? And the price was a lot less than what the market is. And I said, so how much did you get the fuel for? He goes, I got it for this much. I go, bro, then you didn't get Rec 90. He goes, oh yes, I did. And the point that I was trying to tell him and insinuate is that maybe you think you got something and you didn't, right? Because why would somebody give you something and lose money?
Exactly.
There's no
Not
you
gonna
know,
happen.
not gonna happen,
Not gonna happen.
right? Economics is economics. So so that happens. And going back to that scenario, what I told the guy, you know what I told him, Andres? I asked him, I said, let me guess, you told that person that was fueling up your boat that you were gonna go to Bimini or something, right? And he goes, yeah. How'd you know that? I said, because if he puts regular fuel in your boat, you're not gonna know.
Not gonna know the
You're
difference.
not gonna know the difference because you're burning it out. So he's gonna say, hey, this guy, the body will never be found because he's wasting all his gas going to Bimini. And by the time anything happens, it's already wasted. And commercial guys don't put, a lot of commercial guys don't put Rec 90. And the reason they don't put Rec 90 is because they're burning the fuel every single day. There's not going to be no ethanol in their system because they're always continuously burning it.
Oh, Alfred shirt. Yeah, I'll get some acetone for him so he can fix it.
That's a $500 shirt, guys. If you guys want it, I'll go ahead and I'll email it to you guys. I'll send it to you guys. Go to myboatvideo.com and I'll give you this shirt with my sweat on it for 5 stacks. I'll
Solo,
buy my own Kay-Cel board.
Solo Star, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I saw Brandon's
Listen.
get him look, get that rag right there and put it on there and rub it off. I saw Brandon's Grady White. Yeah, it's sad, man. You know, like those Grady's, I have a Grady. I don't know if you guys can't see it, but I have a Grady and they're all wood, man. They're gonna rot. So it's just a matter of time of when. And I know he runs that boat pretty hard. He's running to the Bahamas and stuff, so you just gotta be careful. But I don't think he knew, or I don't, maybe he did when he bought the boat, that there was some type of repair already done on that transom. There was something that was done to that transom of his, and it looks like they try to hide it. And that's where the experience of knowing and then finding somebody that knows more than you do to survey the boat. You know, the dude he bought it from did a terrible repair before. Exactly. So he bought this guy Brandon Gross. Brandon Gross. He bought that Great White.
Oh man, what happened?
His transom broke while he was in the Bahamas.
On the way?
No, already deep into like the Exuma and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So his
What do
transom
you do?
almost.
How do you get the boat back?
I don't know because I haven't watched those videos, but I know he had to like put plywood and stuff like that and hold it up. But the he almost lost his Suzuki.
So wait a second. So he lost the transom over there?
Over there.
He didn't fix it and brought it back?
I think he brought it back. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys could fill me in. But he bought it from a guy. He bought the Grady White from a guy, and they had done a transom repair on it already.
Okay.
And it looked like it was a crappy repair, and it was done. So
How after seeing this done like this, how do you lose an engine or almost lose an engine with a repair?
Yeah.
Okay, but go into the of that, right? Like reanalyze that, because after seeing this right here, and then after knowing the laminate schedule you're gonna put.
Yeah.
Laminate schedule is basically the actual fiberglass he puts. It could be chop strand, it could be 1708, 1808. Andres has done videos at FGCI showing you guys which ones are which.
Yeah.
How do you lose?
How do you lose? Well,
I mean, bro, unless you overpowered the boat.
well, what
You're
happens
going
is,
like balls to the wall.
in his case, I think like he was saying they put lag bolts. Yeah, well they it was a repair and the dude didn't do the whole transom. He just, I guess he did part of it. And look, that's
Why doesn't Brandon respond to this and tell us exactly what happened?
I don't know.
Brandon, if you're watching this or somebody shares this to you, let us know. Obviously, guys, I don't watch anybody's content.
Yeah.
I don't know anything when it comes to other creators. If it's not crypto or like AI right now, I'm really not into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, go through the comments here, just to make sure I didn't miss any. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. We got a lot done in like 8 hours yesterday and today. This is pretty much almost done. It's just a matter of just laying up some more glass. And like I mentioned before, we're gonna do 1708, 1808, 1708, 1808, about 6 layers, 6, 7 layers. And this should be bulletproof.
Okay, when you're saying 1708 is one direction,
45. Yeah.
explain that.
Yeah. So the 1708, let's see if I have a piece here I can show.
Yeah, show them that because I think they're gonna get a lot of value on that. And guys, go back and help the man with a like, right? Believe it or not, like right now, YouTube sucks for creators. It's kind of like unless you're really like just basically just clickbaiting the shit out of you guys, they're not pushing all our content because we're getting competed with when it comes to AI. And trust me, we use AI too. And who knows? I mean, at some point, I'll probably have my own AI channel that you guys won't even know it's me. But I think for people to show you this real stuff happening as it's happening, I think this is kind of going to be a luxury in the future. I really believe that.
So check this out. So here you got 1708, right? There it is. Look, Menorcan mullet.
Andy
Jones, Menorcan mullet. So check it out, guys. Look,
Looking Navy's in the house.
that's right. So this is 1708, and it's hard to see, but the fibers on here, maybe I could put it up to the light. The fibers here run at a 45-degree angle, right? This is perfectly fine for decks, for a transom. You could use exclusively this. It's not a problem. But then here you have 1808, which this runs 90 degrees, right? This way and this way, perpendicular. Now you combine these two together and you get 360 degrees of strength, right? So this is like the ultimate duel right here.
I think the Menorcan Navy was telling me that the Menorcan mullet has some work that needs to be done. Hey,
On the Parker,
that's a Parker right there.
I got a Parker right here.
Show him the Parker. Andy, look at this Parker. Look at this Parker that he just finished.
Yeah, we just did this Parker. I just did the deck on it.
Look at that deck.
Sprayed the entire deck with non-skid. We still got to do the the hatches and all that, but we did the non-skid. We used Mamba board for the deck for that. So and it came out really good. Let me see. There we go. So yeah.
Hey, your old man cleaned the shirt, but now I can't claim the insurance. The insurance.
So what do you think? How would you rate this job if you had to do it yourself? If you had to rate it like no experience?
Look, I'll say this. Anything that you do yourself, you know where you didn't do something
Where you skimped out.
at 100%.
Right.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
And the problem is that when you have companies that'll work on something, sometimes you're not the most important guy because maybe you don't have the most money or you don't scream the loudest, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to change the outcome on what you do. But it's nice knowing what you've done, and it matters when you're out there in 6-footers.
Oh yeah.
Hauling ass trying to get out of a storm that's going to save your life.
Right.
That's the difference. Because when you go ahead and you say, "Oh shit, I didn't do that electrical like I should have," because I was tired that day.
Yeah.
And then you feel it when you're out there, and then you're like, "Oh shit."
Well, the crazy part is when you pay somebody to do the job and then it doesn't work the way you want it to, and then you're out there with that false sense of security that this is fine because they repaired it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And there's a saying in Spanish that says, "Lo barato sale caro," and that's basically like what's cheap ends up costing you more. And the reason I'm bringing that point up is that sometimes people think they're getting a great deal, so they're gonna kind of like beat somebody down to get them to the price that they want. But just know, economics are economics. People are not gonna lose because you want the price you want.
For sure.
You're gonna cut something on your end.
Yeah.
100%. When I do videos for people for free, I don't do them like I would do them for somebody that's paying me.
You. Of course not.
Because I'm gonna make sure you make 10 times the money when somebody pays me.
So they call you back.
They call me back.
Yeah.
Because I don't care if I go ahead and film something. I'm doing it for them. When I film for my channel, I'm doing it to give them value.
Exactly.
But when I actually do a job to show you guys and bring back money for the companies, they always win.
Yep. So I would do a liquid transom for a 20-foot boat, definitely a liquid transom is that's fine. You can find yourself, if you can find yourself a Forstner bit that's big enough for the size of the transom, like if it's a inch and a half transom, get yourself a Forstner bit and just have at it and just work it. You could even use a high pressure, what's it called, man? Pressure washer that can scrape off all the wood. And then once all that's dry, you get in there with some acetone and you pour that liquid transom in there and you're set.
So if it's termite damage, that's even better.
Yeah, the more rotted it is, the easier it is.
The more rot, the easier everything is going to come undone.
For sure.
Because what costs a lot of work and a lot of time is prepping it to the point that you can do this.
Right.
This looks easy based on when you started this video.
Right.
What they didn't see is those couple of hours prepping it to get to that point,
Right.
plus yesterday, and then all the shit that they don't see, like
Exactly.
cutting and like the templates and stuff like that you have to build. And we'll show a little bit of that on my video. But listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna let this hang out and cure overnight, and it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a nice little weekend warrior series that I have going on with the Mako. The next thing is gonna be ripping the deck off and doing the stringers, and I'm gonna do that with Nitacor. I haven't used that yet. This will be the first time, so you guys will get to see that. I appreciate you, man, watching all the videos. I mean, listen, that's how we grow as YouTubers, is you guys watching our videos and sharing and liking it, man. It's a huge, it helps us a lot, and it's like Alfred said before, YouTube is just not pushing out our content like they used to, you know what I mean? So, put on your notification bells and stuff if you like watching this type of stuff. And anything else?
Hey, PFB what?
PFP 10.
PFB, Perfect Fit Boating 10 at FGCI.com. I'm gonna say this because I already know, like on my end, when I come to materials and like inflatable stuff, get your products and your stuff locked in. Prices are still going higher.
And
I don't care what anybody
they
says.
keep going higher.
They keep going higher. So get your hands on it if you can, because they're just going higher.
Awesome, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad my videos could help you out with that, man. So, guys, thank you very much. This is my second live. I think it was a good
Hey,
success.
listen, a success. You.
Yeah, and this actually worked out pretty smooth. I think it's because we're just chilling out here and taking it pretty easy. So I appreciate you guys. The video should come out probably at the end of this week. I'm gonna put the video up on the Parker this week. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Happy 4th. I hope you guys stayed safe.